This is day 192 of Zohar Pshat, and we ended rather abruptly yesterday. The reason being somewhat mundane, because I hit the stop on the recording inadvertently, and we were also stymied. We got to a couple of words which I didn't really understand at the time, and I can't really understand them now, but I understand them better, which are on Chabez Amid Aleph 3, 6, 9, about 11 lines down. And it happens to be a little bays of the Derech Emes where we're starting. And where we got up to Gin Lo Yedara, then we got stuck and I started mumbling. But let's start from the beginning, towards the beginning of that line. There was no generation like the Dora Midbar. Nobody was on the high Madrega, and not even the people out there at Yisrael, of course, were on the same Madrega as those of the Dora Midbar. Lo Yehei Dora, because there will be no generation. And it wasn't a generation prior to that generation. Like these, this same generation, Dora, they mind you. Chazal in the seconds about Sanhedrin, the one opinion, have say I think it's Rabbi Akiva says they have no Golem Haba. But whatever that means, they're still the highest door of any generation for one after. It happens to be that perhaps Golem Haba doesn't correlate to having being an Ayma Drega for whatever reason. But there was no generation ever like that, and they were not capable of coming down to earth, literally speaking, to come into Eretz Yisrael. So these guys don't even call them around apin bapin because they saw Kabiyachal Kadosh Baruch Hu face to face. Now Yaakov Shemish ben Shui begufa beside these dabik rucha berucha. Yaakov, whatever madrega he reached, is dabik rucha berucha, and obviously it was a very high madrega. He still went back to his wives. He led a normal life, and that is the madrega that has to live in Eretz Yisrael. One can't live a midbar life in Eretz Yisrael. So he got to that Madrid he reached. He's and then he went back. Moshe, it's Spanish me to say, and the Moshe he never went back to Tzipora after Har Sinai. At least I shouldn't say we don't know for sure. Could be he did go back during the time when after the Chet Meraglim, but in any event, as recorded the Chumash, he never went back. The Shemesh got Il Begufa, and he was served, and when he was still in his body in that Rucha Kadisha, which is symbolized by Al Tikshul Isha, by being separated from his wife. The beside his babik Rucha Ilah Tamira Diela. After he reaches Major Rucha Berucha Ilah in the highest hidden place, and therefore he was not Olam Hazeh anymore. The whole Dagin Habim is Dabkin Kula Kechada. All these madrigas, we said before, Moshe, Yosef, and Yaakov have to correlate with each other. They all have to connect to each other. They're all connected. The Ruch de Moshe, Dioevla, Iugufe. I'm parsing this differently than I saw the Sulam parse it because it's the way he parses it. It's extremely difficult to understand Pshat. And I should say that looking at the Sulam on this piece, to learn Zohar on his level, which, for example, in this part has to do with the Rosh Miyovel, Mibina, Bagufu, Mishmita, Dain Minukva, and Ruch Yaakov is Dabik, Bishmita, Dain Benukva, the Zampin, Gufa Shach, Noshev, Shabal Mazeh, Hirebe, Loechel is Dabik, Benukva, the Zampin, Achimitaso, Moshe Efak, Yagushla, Bashva, Lenukva, the Zerampin, Akera, Dovok, Benukva, the Zampin, Bechaim, Pulacha, Piraso. All that is not going to be help our Avodas Hashem Kiyuzeh because we won't understand it. So therefore, for our purposes, I'm going to put the comma differently to where he puts the comma. So Shivim Panim Latera. Ruach of Moshe Yovel Gufe. The Ruach of Moshe was Yovel, and that's his body. He transcended this world. The Shemitah Ruach of Yaakov, and the Shemitah was the Ruach of Yaakov. It wasn't the same Madrega. He didn't get to that place which transcends time, which doesn't go back down to the ground. Lizdabaka b'shmita, and that was his connection. Connection was b'shmita Gufe the Noshoyava Bahayama. And therefore his body belonged to his women in this world. In other words, he was able to live a normal life despite the high madriga which he was on. The Moshe Rabbeinu was not able to live that high life anymore. Obviously, for a normal bus of Adam, not a member of Doradea, the role model is Yaakov. But again, there has to be a connection between Yaakov and Moshe, right? The connection between Yaakov and Moshe is the connection of our Avodas Hashem, which comes in your Shamayim to Torah, to back down to Yaakov. One has to be able to reach up high and come down below. You can't. We don't stay in the same Madrega. So that's why in the Tiferes, even though Moshe was higher than Yaakov, right? In the Kaviyachol, I should say it. Let me rephrase that. Even though in life, not in Tiferes, Moshe Rabbeinu is higher than Yaakov, but in the Tiferes, the Avodah is to go from Malchus to Yesod to Netzachod, and then up to Tiferes. Because Tiferes is a Madrega going above this world, come back down to this world. So that's the idea of a person should learn Torah and then go out to his work, right? He should first goes to the Torah, and he goes to the Derech Eretz. And the Torah has to be go to Tamash V'Yidei Ma'isa. So Koinu Nari Elohim B'Diuk L'Dilhon L'Tata Ba'ara. The did I skip one? All these all of these lights are are supposed to be brought down to in their countenance on high, down here below. The kulu time b'kir shamayim. They're all totally b'kir shamayim, but only Moshe Rabbeinu remains up there in shamayim. We have to bring him down to earth. That's the secret of these two names. Yaakov and Moshe bonded together. But what makes them work together in the optimal way is the three: Moshe, Yosef, and Yaakov. These hadron l'chad, they become one. Each one corresponding to the other. And this name is they are the name which is engraved and carved klilon by Razim Nesa in perfection in this secret of Emunah. Secret of Emunah is this secret of bringing using our Avodas Hashem to accomplish Yira, to accomplish our connection to Torah Lishma, to bring it back down to be a Tiferes L'Adam and Tiferes L'HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Beautiful Zohar Kodesh.